we can get to the kickoff. Y'all know today is December 7, 2006, and time is dissipating on us. I remember I did something called, it was called like, I don't know, when I used to add up and say how many weekends left in the year 2006 for y'all to get hot. But we down to like 2 weekends now. 2006 is just about done. And some of us, I think our agent of the year for this year is going to be Humberto Rodriguez.
Of course.
He don't even know that yet. And Steve had it the year before, but we couldn't celebrate it because he had a little altercation, you know what I'm saying? But anyway. So, and we are having a Christmas party here in the office on the 21st, a Thursday, after training. No, I'm just kidding. We will have training doing this. I'm going to have everything set up, but we will have some training going on, a few tests, a few examinations. So Cherie is going to coordinate that for us. She said, you know, I can throw a party right. I'm like, yep. So, what are you laughing at? Anyway, 2006 is getting away. It's been a tough year for a lot of folks. You know what I mean? Things go up and down. The real estate market really got tough this year. But now I think that with our cold calling program, and like I said, I can't get everything tonight. Our cold calling program was really, I'm very, very happy to see that finally, a couple of agents have begun to do this cold calling thing the right way. And our leader right now is Miss Vincent. Let's give her a round of applause with chicken grease and pizza on her hands. Because she won last month. Yeah, she won. She came in her first week and scared Cherie half to death, almost won. So she came in second place. And then the following month, Cherie slipped on the ice. I guess she took the $250 and went to Alaska somewhere, went on a cruise or somewhere, I don't know. But she fell off, and Miss Vincent won last month. And it looks like Miss Vincent gonna take this month's $250 prize, unless Miss Brickhouse, the numbers that I've tallied so far say that you won. But Eric believes that Miss Brickhouse got you. You know what that's all about. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to check your numbers. So I mean, but finally. And there's been a lot of results. And one day I'll let Cherie and Miss Vincent and Miss Brickhouse come talk to y'all about it. Y'all can see their logbooks. They get me databases, clients. Miss Brickhouse went on a listing appointment last week. You know, so this thing. So if they keep doing that, they're gonna need y'all to do some showings for them. You know what I mean? Some appointments. So. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, I'm seriously, like, I've been trying for years to get agents to understand that if you come in this business new, you don't know a lot of folks in the area, you know, and you want to sell real estate, that you have to, how do you get clients? The number one thing you got to do is to get some prospects in any kind of sales. So you new to the business, don't know anything, so you listen to me, you got on the telephone, now you're talking to more people, mailing out more packages to folks than most agents have since they've been in this business. Licensed for years, you know. We had a little small incident, you know, where I found about 7, 8 of my business cards in a trash can. Now that's the first step to failure right there. So my packages are made with my card on it. You know, we're partners. All of us, everybody in here is my partner. So in order to get you established in the business, you tell folks, me and my partner, just use me. Y'all using my packages, so my package is your package. Now you may want to take the packages and you want to change them around, put your name, you know, Miss Vincent put a couple pages on her, take my business, rip my business card off on the trash can.
Telling that story.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then ain't no business card on the package no way, but anyway, it's all good. She like, these my cold calls, these gonna be my clients.
Should I call you?
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Sheila can keep his grubby hands off my clients, right? And here comes the cutter, ladies and gentlemen, Grey's Anatomy in the house. We're just getting started. We got pizza and chicken up there. I got a little question in for you right here. But I'm just telling everybody how proud I am of my Miss Vincent and Miss Brickhouse and Miss Cherie for their efforts with the cold calling program that they have began to dig into. And I'm with them. I check their log books. I make sure they got the right books and stuff, so I'm showing eventually. But see, Mother Sheila, that's how she started off. Cold calling, that's all she ever did. And Mother Sheila has thousands of books and clients who we've been mailing stuff to. And she has sold more houses than any other agent has ever been licensed since I've ever known. From her, and she's not an agent, right? Mother Sheila has cold called and provided more clients to this company since I've been in the business. You understand? And all she did was, hey, honey, child, you want to buy a house? Her and Ruth and Vivian, that's all they used. I've always kept these people on the phone. So 2007 coming, hey, if you just trying to get in and be solid with it, you got to find a way to get your let folks know. I'll give you this. Here are my 2 goals for 2007. Can anybody guess what they are? What are my 2 goals? I would offer some money, but I think somebody probably already read this already. What are my 2 goals for 2007? What would they be? $50 to the best answer. No, to the right answer.
You're gonna
And there are 2 of them. You go first, Cutter.
2 goals for 2007.
Yeah, what are my 2 goals that I want everybody to really, really work hard toward 2007? 2 of them. What are they? Come on, man. We ain't got all day. You should have
pass.
Eric, you can read Eric's eyes over there. Let me see. And my cutter, so I can steal somebody else. If anybody gonna holler out the answer before I say it, Richie, come on. You know me. What are my 2 goals for you and everybody else in 2007?
more cold calling.
More cold calling. And what else?
Sales.
You're close. You kind of close. Because see, more cold calls
More sales.
Generate.
could be part of the answer. But see, I ain't just pushing. It may sound like all I push is cold calling. But I don't. I push cold calling as hard as I do because it's a guaranteed winner. What are my 2 goals for 2007?
I think to be serious about the business.
To be serious about the business, that's one.
I was gonna say cold call, but I guess that's not it.
I need 1-word answers.
Prospect.
Start over again. Come on. 1-word answers. To describe, because I don't want these paragraphs. I want words. Last chance. Grey's Anatomy. Gotcha.
I'm sure.
Prospecting.
Prospecting and...
Are you going to vote?
Yep.
Wow.
Help us become better agents. Push us to.
We already-
Past me. Sorry.
It's 10 o'clock. Grey's Anatomy. Come on.
Sorry.
Everybody learn their contracts.
Okay, come on. Give me your 2.
Contracts.
Contracts and
Prospecting.
prospecting.
Contracts and prospecting.
So just take a losing answer and spread it all over the
I
place.
agree with that.
Ain't nobody trying to win money. Come on, Kim, give me 2.
Prospecting.
Why are you going to use the same answer? You do they all wrong.
You were agreeing
They
with
all wrong.
No, they're not.
They all wrong. I'm going to show them to you.
Total
Prospecting and cold calling.
That's what I'm talking about.
I want words that are, these are year-ending words. Words that'll say,
Motivation.
That's-
Oh,
Goals.
Grey's Anatomy is off already.
I'm sorry.
11:30.
I say contracts and property.
Kim, could you slide over a little bit? I want you to rub it off on my man. Okay, the number 1 goal for 2007, number 1 is appointments. Appointments. You have got to go on more appointments. You see what I'm saying? So whether you cold calling, warm calling, postcards, in the mall, whatever the goal is, these are goals. More appointments. You see what I'm saying? And number 2, goal for 2007, consistency.
That's what I was gonna say.
I know. Hot, right? So these are my goals for 2007. And you guys need to get this. More appointments and consistency. Take one and pass it down. More appointments. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Cherie in the house.
Cherie in the house.
Okay, I was just giving you some props a little while ago about you, Miss Vincent and Miss Brickhouse. And y'all are the first 3 agents who have listened to me in years and are working the cold calling program. And if you continue to do what you're doing for the next year, you will not know yourself. And I'll give you guys a chance one day to come in, and I know you want to talk about it because you're feeling it now. See what I'm saying? If you come in the business as a new agent, you don't know a lot or a lot of people, you know what I mean? How else can you get out there and get your feet wet and really get into business? It's by meeting people. That's all we're here for. And I got to my 2 goals for 2007. Did you hear me? I got 2 goals for 2007. $50. $50. What do you think my 2 goals are for you guys and me and everybody else for 2007? What would they be?
Make some money. That's one, huh?
What's the other one?
How you make money?
Make some money, make some money. Do more cold calling. Get out there and be with the people.
Okay, you better go and see. We got quick answers here. You know? I want to welcome my next guest to the show. You know what I mean? She ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So appointments and consistency. What do I mean by that, Richie?
Get more clients, people to go out, appoint the list, more listing appointments.
So what do I mean by appointments? What I want you to do next year?
More contacts?
Every week, you should be going to see 2 or 3 people, new people. Every week, you should be going to 2 or 3 homes and talking to them about real estate. So all you got to figure out in this right here is how do I do that? Whether you walk them 5,000 postcards a month like you said you're going to do, or you get your cold call program going on like it's going, and you know it's going to turn the corner on you in a minute. Pretty soon you're going to be getting folks you call that night, and then old folks going to start calling you. So keep your records and your books tight. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Ms. Brickhouse went on the appointment the other day already. Listening appointment, you know what I mean? So, lady called her, showed no signs. She got a package, bam. See what I'm saying? Ms. Brickhouse like, go on this, I ain't gonna let you go by yourself. See what I'm saying? Anyway. So, that's how, y'all, appointments. You got to go and talk to people, visit folks, you know, so you figure out. Don't believe, y'all say, Mr. Y'all, you know, it's cold calling. Well, maybe that is all I know. But, you know, you do what you got to do, what you want to do. Go to some other seminars or whatever on the weekend, whatever, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Whatever you got to do. Just network, meet folks. Yeah, I got to go fast tonight because I'm out of here at 8 tonight. And ain't no great thing. Oh, you want $50?
Oh, yeah, look at.
I got nervous. I'll make sure you remember that.
Exactly. And number 2 is consistency. And y'all know, ain't nothing more important than to do what you guys are doing on a consistent basis. Find something to do. If it's a cold calling program, that's all I ever done. You know what I'm saying? So you want to follow somebody? Follow me. That's all. But see, y'all soft with it. You see what I'm saying? I was in the office 7 days a week. This place never closed before 10. Every night. We was upstairs, we were getting high and everything. We didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Me and my man, we ain't care. And I'm coming to your house. I'm coming to your house. I know you don't want to sell. I know you don't want to buy. I just come out of the Navy. You know what I mean? I had to fly a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Then I started smelling my hands. I'm like, damn. I'm a shirt and tie. I'm like, man, wait. No, seriously. I said, you know what? You got to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Son, you need to make a decision. You out the Navy. You're supposed to have a few pounds of weed. It's time to straighten up and make a decision. You got no retirement coming. You need to put that shit down. And there you go, 20-something years ago. Been history. But I was free. I was in the Navy. You know, I'm from Cleveland. I'm a thug. I'm a hood. What? What am I supposed to do? Come out and party, right? Man, I said that. I was shopping attack. And you just saying right here. I'm like, I smell like weed. I said, that's your ass. You know what I'm saying? For real, that's a real story. I can tell y'all that we family. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
I'm sorry.
the thing is, so consistency, right? Consistency. Hello, young lady.
I'm sorry, I'm late.
That's okay. Your name is?
Harriet Jackson.
Hey, Harry Jackson.
Hey,
All right now.
no, true.
We got some pizza up there and some food if you're hungry.
Yeah.
But we ain't scared around here.
No, true. Hey,
Where you know us from?
I go to church with your own.
What, Shrita?
Uh-huh.
Washington.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they invited me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's give a round of applause coming out tonight.
For me, right?
That's for you. That's for you right there.
Chicken too.
You eat.
Hey, I'm doing.
Well, you better, the food is up there.
Have I missed anything? What I missed?
You missed a little bit, don't worry about it.
Okay. I've
Let
been
it go.
this week too, right? Every Thursday.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
For the rest of your life.
For the rest of my life, no, I ain't got to sell it.
But no, feel free to get something to eat, you know.
Okay.
We just relaxing here tonight. Okay. So, consistency. Consistency. That is the mother of whatever. You gotta get consistent. That means that when 2007 hit, now when 2007 hit, if you still got a real estate license, you gotta work on nothing is more stronger than consistency. All right? Okay, now I'm gonna move on. I can talk about this. I can do this all night right here on these two words. And I might hit them again next week, you know what I mean? But these are the goals, y'all. All right? Consistent. And the thing about it, I read this. Yeah, she went all the way around, don't worry. What? Being that y'all want anything? Okay. I got y'all exam. Answer that honestly, please. Okay, before you leave. Now, the next thing I want to talk to y'all about, you got that one?
I didn't get that one.
Okay, you can test.
Nah.
Any questions about consistency or appointments? 'Cause you know, appointments is a beautiful thing, right? Kim, tell them. Get your clients, show up your houses, bada bing, bada boom, boom, you on paper. Just that quick, 'cause you never know if a client's gonna be ready to go like in a day, buy a house, boom, put $6,000 in your pocket, or 2 weeks. The thing is, you gotta have, you know, appointments. Somebody to tell somebody else to call you, and you be ready to bombard a lockbox key and go in the office and, you know, whatever you gotta do. You know what I mean? Open a few doors. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't sell houses. All we do is this. Y'all know that. We don't, this is all we do. This is what we do. This is the only job right here. This right here.
God bless. Oh, now.
Open the door and get out the way. You can't sell nobody no house. You can't sell nothing. You can't sell anybody. Okay, so please, appointments and consistency. And I will beat that down forever because I also have to get more appointments, you know, and be more consistent on the things I need to do. So every weekend you need to be out showing houses. Every weekend. Every day. If you don't have no appointments to go meet somebody and share with them the facts about this business, then you wasting your time. Anyway, this magazine I read this weekend, Bananas, right? I said, you know what? We're going to read it together. Here's something in there that was called, you know, I talk a lot about the 80-20 rule. Show y'all where the history of the 80-20 rule comes from. Watch it. Okay, this stuff is magical. And I was just like, wow, you know what? I can't be the only one reading this stuff. You know? Because I come in here and I tell y'all stuff. I make y'all think, hey, you know, he sound good, don't he? He sound knowledgeable and all that stuff. Where I get it from? Consistency. And appointments with books and paperwork. Anyway. Okay, applying the Pareto principle. The 80-20 rule. Who has heard about the 80-20 rule? Y'all heard of that, right? You know all about it here all the time, right? 80-20 rule, right? Okay, I'm going to read this. In the late 1800s, an Italian economist named Vilfredo Pareto observed that in Italy, a small group of people held nearly all the power. Now, he didn't say the Republican Party, did he? In the Bush, even though things are still the same, right? He said 1800s. So this is a few semesters back. A small group of people held nearly all the power, influence, and the money, which they used to create a significant advantage over the rest of the population. That's exactly what is going on in our society today, everywhere you go. Nothing changed. He theorized that in most countries, about 80% of the wealth and power was controlled by about 20% of the people. He called this a predictable imbalance. And I wanted to write something on that. No, that's hot. Predictable imbalance. Man, that's folks sitting up planning your demise. They know where you shop at. They know what you eat. They know how much change you need to feel comfortable. And they set it up so that's what you get. And if they give you that, and they put a McDonald's on the corner, and a liquor store over here, and a library, you think you got all you need. Life is good. Right? A predictable imbalance. So the way things are right now has been planned to turn out this way. And we just going along like sheep. Right? Because the majority of people are doing the same thing. Right? Following the same, get a job, whatever, you know what I mean, whatever. House, 2 kids, a car, whatever, you know what I'm saying. That's the American dream. Right? Which eventually became known as the 80-20 rule. Now, I can't read all this. I got a couple other things for you guys tonight. I need time checks all night. That was 1800, y'all. In a small town in Italy. Now, here we are in a small town in Hampton Roads. Ain't nothing changed. Because we're still struggling.
Still struggling.
No, I say struggling. See, you say struggling. It hurt me a little more. That's why I take the T out and put a C in there. I say struggling.
Struggling, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's struggling for me. I like to hear struggling.
I know that's right.
That's 1800, y'all. 80-20 rule. Now you hear in real estate the 80-20 rule. 80% of the agents make 20% of the money. You see what I'm saying? And 20% of the agents make 80% of the money. It's the same thing. Y'all heard that, right? But this is why this ties in so well. You can see. Some agents running around here doing this business full time, ain't doing nothing all year long but real estate. But they're doing it in such a way that they're only making their portion of what the other 80% is making. They be lucky to get 15, 16 grand a year. But they full time. You see what I'm saying? Or 20,000 a year. And then you got folks got these jobs, these $30,000, $35,000 a year jobs, and it's, they making money too. But I mean, it's, there's some debate on those on them wages. Like, yeah, did you get that one?
I got it.
Okay. I get paid tomorrow, damn it. I ain't gonna be broke Tuesday too.
Broke by Saturday.
Be broke by Saturday. Over the 1900s, you knock it off. Researchers realized that the theory of a vital few and trivial many, 20% of the participants accounting for 80% of the results, applies across many fields of expertise. Most certainly, it is true when it comes to time in investment. And here's what that means to you. 80% of your results will be generated by 20% of your efforts. Conversely, 20% of your results will be generated by 80% of your efforts. Did I repeat that? In other words, 1/5 of your time-consuming activities will deliver 4/4 of your gross sales or commission. So that's
4/5.
if somebody can tell me the word that can, if somebody can tell me the one word that would surmise that last 3 or 4 sentences in this business and describe the type of agent it is, I give you $50.
Do it now.
What was your question?
Say that one more time.
What? We didn't understand your question.
I'll read it again.
Okay.
It's right here. You got a copy.
No. What did you say? We got that part.
Let me read it again. No, I already did.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll read it again. 80% of your results will be generated by 20% of your efforts.
Right.
Right? Conversely, 20% of your results will be generated by 80% of your efforts. I think they got that wrong. I think they said the same thing
over, but a different way.
but backwards, right?
Uh-huh.
So they should have left it out right there. And this is in the magazine. I didn't write this. But anyway, in other words, so this is the point from here on where I want to get you to tell me, describe to me what kind of agent this is. This is real easy too. One,
Yeah.
damn, see, you could have won some money if you had let me get it out. You know what I'm saying? You know what? You're right. Give her a round of applause. 'Cause
What you say?
she just won $50, y'all. Give her a round of applause. She said, put my, she go, you put my money right down at the table.
What did she
She
say?
ain't even looked up at me. She said a part-time agent. Explain.
Okay, part-time agent, part-time mentality. The part-time agent not doing full-time work, pretty much.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You can come in here a couple hours a day, a few days a week, and do something that's only going to require 20% of your time and create 80% of the money you make. So you can be a part-time agent in this business. That's what I got. That's what I'm saying out of that. She said, just go home and put my money right. She look, she done put my money right here. That was not playing.
Yeah, man.
See what I'm saying? She said, you done asked that question 2 times already. Jennifer ain't got it. I know I'm good for the money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all get the point on that? As far as, you know, you can come in here, like I said, with Miss Vincent and Cherie and Miss Vickhouse, with just a couple of hours a week, they put in, I think she put in 16 hours last month, last 30 days, cold calling, right? And I mean, I didn't tally up your hours last month. How many you put in last month, you think? You got them?
Probably about 15, 16.
Okay, well, we got them on paper. But anyway,
I got to bring that in my book too. I keep a lot.
you put my money down. You know what I'm saying? So, and that is not a lot of time. I mean, it's not a whole lot of time. If you put 16 hours in your business, some of us are here all day long. 8 hours a day. How many hours are we putting in? How much more are we producing than you producing? You know what I'm saying? Might even be behind you in production. That's bad math. Right? So you putting in 80% of your time and you getting 20% return on it. You see what I'm saying? So whether you spend, so you get the same 16 hours a month and spend them out in front of Walmart or spend them in meetings somewhere else, passing out business cards on the street prospecting. You put 20 hours a month in walking the street doing postcards. You see what I'm saying? So you can have another job. So that's a wonderful answer. I appreciate that pulling that right there. Part-time agent. She's like, could you read it again? I read it. You can. You can increase the productivity that results from your time investment by assessing which activities achieve the highest quality results. Too many agents allow their time to be consumed by activities that generate a mere 20% of their revenue. The movement they shift their time investment into higher return activities. The moment
You need some milk? I
You were saying talk to me.
Got it.
This article was really smooth last night. It's them sorry ass Browns coming on that Miss
Let me
Mia.
smell the man.
Well, not right now. Not this one anyway. The moment they shift, I would appreciate you if you correct me. Don't laugh. The moment they shift their time investment into higher return activities, they see dramatic income results. It's hot, Richie. Are you burning up over there? Or are you trying to stay away? He's like, so that's hot, y'all. This is absolutely banana. Any questions? I mean, I can go through here. It's got some more good stuff in here. And it says over here, it says, following is the list of the half dozen important activities that I share with all of my real estate coaching clients. Number one.
I just